So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be coming in very shortly with another match from the Romania Cup. Going to be joined by davidy and Umarg again when we get into the actual match. And people also might notice that we've got Alaska, who I think might just be an admin, who's asked to sit on the channel just to watch and to hear what we have to say, because we're so right. Still waiting on the last NWA player to come in though. Just thought I'd use this time to give you a little bit of a heads up on what has actually been going on in the tournament and what kind of tournament this is. Basically, this is the fourth bracket of the tournament. So after this one, we'll be moving on to the finals. It started off with a whole bunch of teams that had been knocked out successively. So let me see, 16 teams to start off with. Nope, that's not right. 32 teams to start off with. They've been knocked out progressively at the moment. There are, let me have a quick look. Right, so we're down to 8 teams in round 3. This is a round 3 game against with NWA against GoomiMorph. We did actually manage to catch the NWA against Imposing game last night on my stream, so I hope everybody managed to catch up with that. Once they've, whoever wins this has got one more match to go against the winner of Bravado Pack against Flipside. Flipside, who we just saw beat Famous 5, and then immediately after that they play the winner of that game will play up against Easy for Arteezy, and yeah, they'll be heading up into the finals. It'll be very interesting. Well, apparently there was just a very small update. Not sure whether that's going to mean everyone's going to need to restart, or just the player who was in trouble there. Whew, looking forward to this game though. NWA putting out some very nice moves last night. I'm not familiar with GoomiMorph. I'm a little bit confused by their flag, though. They are entered into this tournament as GoomiMorph. That is without a doubt true. For some reason, they've chosen a different team name. And there we go. The final player is entered. I would imagine we are getting ready to rock, roll, and all associated forms of movement. So here we go. Ready. Everyone's saying they're ready. We're waiting. Everybody watching on stream is just watching this Be Right Back screen. Again, huge shout out to Divok for making that. It's beautiful and it's really easy to use, and I really like it. Everybody's here. Everybody said ready. Uh, 30 seconds, we have been told. So obviously they're just waiting for somebody to get back to their keyboard or something. It's GoomiMorph who we're waiting for now. I imagine they quickly had a quick toilet break or something while we were waiting for the final NWA player to come in. And yeah, if you're wondering why davidy isn't streaming other matches, this is a sad point. He uses Linux. So just first of all let that sink in. He uses Linux. The problem he's got is he can't put a delay on his stream, which means that when he does pro games like this or important games, there's always a possibility of stream sniping, and that's obviously not okay. Not that anybody would ever do that, obviously. But that's just kind of how it is. He can't really stream these pro games right now because to do so would result in the potential of stream sniping. But we're working on it. You know, Linux is a kind of thing where everything is fixable. You just kind of have to get there. Hey guys.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. It's davidy and Umarg again. Yeah, you might be able to guess I'm already streaming. Before somebody starts telling us about their horrific personal problems, announcing it to all the viewers.
Yeah, that reminds me about the time that goblins murdered my family. We can talk about it later.
All the horrific personal problems are coming out now.
A moment of silence for that memory.
Yeah, a moment of silence for the goblins and my family and all that stuff.
Just a moment, not a minute. Yeah, fair enough.
Not a minute, just a moment. A moment passed.
Alright, here we go. We're getting into the draft now. So let's switch to the Dota. Again, I'm not entirely sure why these guys are going in as Can't Describe. They're actually in this team as GoomiMorph, as the tag on Zonda properly indicates.
Well, they have a pretty serious logo for it, so they put a lot of work into this joke.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, I assume one of them's just part of another team, but I've checked the tournament pages, I've checked everything. They are definitely GoomiMorph, 100%.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess we'll just have to see.
Now, Umarg here has some mad Russian knowledge for us, and apparently knows what's going on with one of the players from what we're gonna apparently call Can't Describe the name, Umarg.
That's right. For anyone who's wondering, the name of the second player from the top is Ты еще не видел меня в бою, which means you haven't yet seen me in battle.
Is that like a quote,
Nice.
or is that just the type of thing a Russian would say, or?
I think it's meant to be a threat of a sort to the other team.
I see.
You know, you
Okay,
haven't seen
alright.
me in battle yet, meaning that
I see.
I think the implication is she'll be good in battle, or he'll be good in battle.
All right.
I don't think it's
Well.
actually Emma Watson. That would be my
I think
guess.
it's actually Emma Watson is playing as a Russian on a European Dota 2 amateur team. Pretty sure
Yeah.
it's Emma Watson,
Legit strat.
which makes this exciting.
Legit strat. This is where she went after Harry Potter.
As if
guys.
I didn't
Another
have enough
really
reasons
fast
to like
starts.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Um,
Crazy fast start. 4 bans and 3 picks in what? That had to be less than a minute for all that to happen.
yeah, definitely. I mean, we've had 10 seconds of bonus time to go out on Can't Describe, but that's it. And I like all of these
That was
picks and
crazy
bans.
fast.
I really do.
Yeah, I mean, it's reasonable choices.
I've also been saying a lot recently that teams seem to either go for kind of fire bans for the first 2 or watery ice bans for the first 2, and I stand by that. It's weird, it's meaningless, it doesn't have any like real input in the game, but I see it all the time. You get like Naga Morphling bans and then Doom Ember bans. It's weird. Anyway, pushing lineup looks like coming out from Can't Describe, picking up the Venomancer. Hopefully it'll be a good pushing lineup. That's my hope. But as we saw in the last game,
I like the hero choices from NWA. I think they're reasonable counters, but not really a lot of synergy between those two. Ancient Apparition, of course, being most effective sort of at range in the mid game, whereas TREVVRMUSIC Runner is all about letting his team dive in. So it'll be interesting to see how coordinated they can be trying to sort of keep those two dynamics in check.
yeah, I mean, one thing that wouldn't surprise me is if, in addition to the Centaur, we see another kind of stun-heavy Blink Initiator. Because, you know, damage return is great and all the rest of it, and plus he often gets Blade Mail and all, but you don't want him to just be absolutely murdered by the entire enemy team. Like, I really like the way Flipside were playing it in the last game we cast, with the Sand King ready to come in there as well. And then I think if you've got that kind of setup as well, AA can sit at the back and lob ults in.
I would love to see a Mirana pickup from NWA. I think that there's a lot of synergy between Mirana ult and the Stampede, with Ancient Apparition as well. Sand King allows Sand King to get in close and get an Epicenter ready under Mirana ult. I think that would be quite a pick for them.
And there's a Sand King. So happy. So happy. Lifestealer, though, really going to prove a big glitch in the NWA plan, though. I mean, that magic immunity makes him immune to pretty much everything they are currently dishing out.
But I think that if they have some very strong initiators like the Mirana ult, then they can just go into a team fight and basically ignore Lifestealer, because he can only put out so much damage without the rest of the team to back him up, and focus on taking out some of the squishier heroes like Invoker or Venomancer, and we'll see what else they pick up, and then sort of turn to him last. He's only a single target damage, so if they get lots of different sources of damage instead of the Puck, that's still not a bad choice. I would have liked the Mirana.
Yeah, I think Lifestealer is going to be really good here, and I don't think that Puck pickup really helps him. I mean, you're totally
Yeah.
right, and the way that you need to counter that is with that kind of play. You can either try and catch him out by himself and kill him before he can activate Rage, or even through it,
Right.
or you want to ignore him
Or
in a
just sort
team
of
fight.
ignore him and accept, okay, he's gonna go on, Sand King, and Sand King will have to run away, but then let's take out the rest of the team while he tries to do his single target
Yeah.
business.
But, I mean, you know, in order to do that against this lineup, so say they want to go for Invoker, they need to, first of all, do an initiation. Second of all, they need to be set up in a way that they can ignore Lifestealer without just getting crushed one by one.
Right.
And then they need to get locked down for Invoker because he's so fast, plus anti-invis. I mean, I think Lifestealer is a great stone under the wheel of the NWA strategy here.
Sure.
He's going to throw them off. He's going to make it a lot harder to execute. But
Especially
just
with
means
someone
more
like Puck, who
respectively
is
do it.
a great initiator, but not necessarily, can't force a fight to happen, at least not to your advantage. Dream Coil is great to keep everyone there, but it doesn't actually give you that much during the fight. They can just fight around the Dream Coil if that's what they what you want to do.
Mm.
And NWA does not have the lineup to man fight. They're going to need to win by guile here.
Yep.
I like the Lich pickup from Kent Describe. I think it's a nice counter to the Wombo combo that NWA appears to be going for. The puck tether with the Sand King ult. The Lich could deal some damage if they all cluster together like that.
That's a great point.
Absolutely
Now,
right.
Umarg, do you think that they have enough? Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Puck and Sand King both have to be at the center of the fight, as does CW really. So a Lich is a very nice counter to that.
Do you think they have enough control, though, to make that ult happen? I mean, I guess Invoker's going to have to go Quas Wex, I guess is what that Lich pickup means.
It's a good question. I think if Lich stays on the boundaries,
and sort of waits for the right opportunity,
they could pull it off.
I mean,
maybe like a Magnus offlane or something for Can't Describe.
I'm wondering, Lich of course being one of the supports that can make a dual mid work, and dual mids are often quite a good way of to shut down and make Puck suffer a little bit. It's not certain because Invoker is obviously such a great choice for solo mid, but I also wanted to give a quick shout out to the Bristleback ban by NWA. If I'm gonna call them GoomiMorph. If GoomiMorph had picked up Bristleback, I would have seen that as just the perfect capping point to
See,
to
I
the
think
strategy
Magnus would be much better here. Magnus gives them more teamfight control, and then they don't really have any great bombs for the Lifestealer, which Bristleback would not have provided. I would love to see a Magnus here in the offlane for Can't Describe.
Well, they've got the Invoker bomb.
But we'll see.
I mean, Ghost Walk in, you're going very fast.
Ghost Walk. That's something.
And I just mean it would be an early game strat. It's not looking at kind of crazy wombo combos. You're right. Maybe it wouldn't give them the best domination all the way through the game. But when you get the slows in the lane plus the Lich armor on Bristleback, you are talking about sudden horrific things happening to NWA space. But
I think Lich is a great dual mid laner, and so there is some logic there. But Invoker is like the worst dual mid carry. He has to have levels.
Yeah, it would have to be an offlane or something on the Invoker.
Or maybe a solo safe lane Invoker.
Yeah, could be. What do you think of the Weaver pickup?
I'm going to hold out for the Magnus, but we'll see. I don't know, man. You know me, we have a different relationship.
That's davidy and Weaver having a difficult relationship. We have glitchy point again, of course. And I'm not going to get any really good bits of head bobbing, I don't think, this time. People are picking their heroes too quickly. God damn it.
We'll try to keep the client more broken for you in the future so they'll bob.
Exactly.
They'll make it fun.
Thank
And another
you.
quick pause.
I mean, to be honest, a button that just made all of the characters start doing like proper drum and bass head bumps would be that would be enough. I'd be happy.
Alright.
So yeah, Volvo,
Volvo, please break your client. Thank you.
Come on, give me a dancing button. You guys want to introduce the teams?
Sure. Who do you want to, Umarg? Who you feeling?
Let's see,
think you should
whose
do
names are more readable.
you should do Radiant so you can do the read it and rush it again because that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Sure, I would love to. So for CD, we have Afterlife on the Wind Ranger, GoomiMorph Zonder on the Venno, Triple S on the Lifestealer, Biushomin Individual Boyu on the Lich,
Ooh,
and
I like that one.
a smiley face made of 2 apostrophes and an underscore on Invoker.
I like that.
I think it's actually kind of like a blank stare, like a cold, lifeless.
You're right. I guess, this is the classical optimist versus pessimist. Is the glass half full or empty? But you're right, it's
Lich
definitely not a
changed his
smile.
name
Definitely not a
because
smile.
it has a question mark now. Or is it just a question mark now?
I did not see that. Wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Maybe he's having doubts.
Yeah.
So now he's like, wait, have you seen me on the field of battle? Either have or haven't. I feel like I've seen you around somewhere. But I don't know. Alright, whatever.
Oh, look at that beautiful ward coming in to stop the Sand King stack.
Yeah.
Beautiful,
I know what you're about
play.
to do, Sand King. Don't even start that silliness.
Just a quick shout out to the Lich for I think winning the Radiant Beauty pageant. Have a quick look, guys.
Wow, check that Lich out.
That is
Check that out.
that is crazy. Woo. And Davidy, do you want to introduce NWA?
Well, if I can uncross my eyes from staring at this beautiful Lich set, I will certainly will.
I'm keeping it up.
So for NWA, we have Meska on the Sand King. Got a nice mask and a nice tail. 2 items, but good ones for Sand King. On the Weaver, we have Boar at Niche at Heart M. So I'm just going to call him Boar.
M4.
On
Oh,
the
4 works.
on the that's good, that's true. On the ancient apparition we have Rechi maybe. And then on the mid we have, let's see, Edit on the puck, and then going solo off lane we have NXL on the Centaur Warrunner.
And it looks like we're finally going to see our dual lane.
And it's a very interesting dual lanes with Lich and Wind Ranger.
And down bottom, Lifestealer and Veno. I mean, Lifestealer and Veno I can see. Veno is going to be very good at securing Lifestealer's farm.
Yeah. And with that damage over time, able to proc some damage that will not return to him. So, not a bad choice against the Centaur.
I'm gonna keep the last hits
And
denied up.
Wind Ranger, I think, is underrated as a carry. Not a great carry or anything, but has a very high attack speed. Scales quite well actually with items. As an offlane carry, not a bad choice. I think the most telling thing in this game is going to be to see, can Goomy or CD or whatever we're going to call them, can they have enough control to counter the initiate against NWA's Wombo combo and use that Lich ult effectively?
That's true.
They're going to have to be very careful about taking fights and choke points to make it work.
I mean, I was saying, you know, the Lifestealer is going to be a great way of kind of messing that up. It's going to be a great little... I'm trying to think of... There's an idiom I'm trying to think of. That's why I keep saying these weird things. But yeah, it's something like the stone under the wheel.
And Centaur's in trouble on the bottom lane.
Oh yeah, very true.
We'll probably be able to just run by the tower, but has his salve immediately cancelled.
But the
Venomans are doing quite well against him.
The other thing about the GoomiMorph squad is, other than Lifestealer, they're all very, very squishy. So that Blink Initiation, heavy stun, heavy Sand King, lots of magic damage, and none of them, other than possibly Invoker doing a weird build, would be a natural BKB builder. Park going for the Radiant Courier, just needs one more hit. Diving very far to get it, and quite possibly going to die.
I think she's going to fall.
If there was a cold
Needs
snap.
one more right click. Yep.
Oh, but there it is.
What a great phase shift. But there's enough right click coming out, and
it's enough.
Orb.
It's enough.
Woo.
Illusory Orb being enough to cancel that right click. Like, the Invoker Bolt did actually do a complete 90-degree turn in midair, though. Gotta love it.
It was great play by Invoker. He did everything he could, but just puck too slippery.
Yeah. It was unfortunate Cold Snap was on cooldown. With Cold Snap, that wouldn't even have been a question. Oh, and there's Cold Snap!
He's going for her. That's it. Oh!
But right under the tower!
Invoker, no! Oh!
Wow.
Very frustrated.
Did not need to go for that, but another awesome phase shift from Puck.
Yeah.
I was sure he was dead there. I was on Invoker's side. But he should not have dived that tower after he got the phase shift. It was just too late.
Yeah. I mean, that's the kind of thing where if you want to dive towers, you've got to pop yourself up
but
some Forged Spirits.
Oh, but misses!
Oof. Very quick.
Now level 5.
Exhort.
Only halfway through level 4.
Oof. And another nice...
misses the phase shift on that one. No, I think that one missed. I believe that right click actually connected.
I think you're right.
Check out the Puck. He's got a nice little halo thing going on. Yeah, because the bottle charge is being cancelled.
Weaver already rushing the Ring of Health.
Which I actually think is not a bad option against this dual lane.
Yep. That Lich AoE. Frost Blast can harass Weaver even when he goes into Shikuchi. So nice pickup.
Getting an early Ring of Health can totally change how a lane goes down. So I agree. That's a great, very important observation there. A pretty fast one too, with 3 minutes and 28 seconds. I guess he is in the tri lane.
I mean, I think definitely rushing it. That used to be the kind of go-to first item for a lot of safe lane carries, wasn't it? Just get the Ring of Health.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because you're the one that the other team will be trying to kill.
King
what changed to make that less popular?
Both smoked up going for. Well, for one thing, Battle Furies I think became less popular, and so Lincoln's going for a Lincoln Sphere, but not a lot of carries actually build things that come out of the Ring of Health because generally nowadays your tanky. Your tanks tend to be in the off lane if you're going to be going for early tanking items. So there's not really any hard
coming in for gank on Invoker.
Vanguard or Pipe. Yeah, it's supposed to tanking and Chamberlain smoked up.
Forged Spirit is out, but so is AA. Sand King moving around with the body block.
That cold snap
Oh, Illusory Orb totally misses.
lives like grains of sand.
I mean, that was good.
He
Sanking can
was
definitely
caught
do with
from
that
every
gold.
direction there.
But,
Yeah, I guess if you are going to give a support kill to a support early, Sand King's not a bad choice.
yeah, let it be someone who's rushing a Blink Dagger.
Although, of course, Puck's rushing that Blink Dagger too, so...
True. Very true.
Missing
Yeah, but Puck can just go away as far as I'm concerned. You know this. Puck can just go away back to Fairy Dragon Land. I mean, come on. Fairy Dragon. For real. Windrainer in danger of getting caught out by hasted Puck, but Puck at the same time coming in between two enemy heroes runs into Lich. Yeah, it was a good.
I mean,
oh, and
not enough damage from Puck to really do anything at this stage without backup.
War Runner getting
Although
finished
he's
off down
coming
bot, and I think this tower's going to go straight down. Also, the point should be made: we have War Runner and Wind Runner in this game. The battle of the runners.
Wind Ranger. It's Wind Ranger.
Oh God, it is, isn't it? Ugh.
I think War Runner's going to be able to defend this tower, at least from this wave. In fact, if he's a little bit careful here and times it right, doesn't attack the creep wave, oh, he has. I think if he hadn't done the auto attack, he had a chance to deny it, but now Lifestealer is just going to come up here. Yeah, now I think CD is going to be able to take this tower there.
I think they would have needed to get at least kind of 10 maybe more catapult hits, given that the creeps had died, and that the creeps were no longer aggroing the tower.
I think if he hadn't attacked the wave and the Veno wards, he could have timed it right where he started attacking and got it just into deny range.
Possibly. I guess I'm assuming that the tower would target the catapult before the Veno wards, but I might be wrong.
But I think it'll target whatever's closest, which would have been the Veno ward in that case. Plus, the Venomancer can't stop the Veno wards from attacking. It's going to attack something, so it would have still gone on the tower for as long as they were there. Who knows?
Who knows?
Weaver, though, still farming quite well in this top lane.
Oh, now being very aggressive on the Windrunner.
Despite the dueling.
Shikuchi, of course, meaning he can just easily avoid... Oh, and now Puck has an Invis rune. This might be what they need with the haste rune. They were just out of position, but now Puck can just get up there and wait for his team to be ready.
Too close to the tower.
Yeah.
They don't really have the lineup to lock them down. I mean, they have good divers with both with Puck and Weaver.
Puck has his ult. There it is. But yeah, I mean, there's not going to be anything they can do here other than pressure.
They just don't have the lockdown.
An Invoker being given some free farm mid, which isn't good. Looks like he's going for treads, unless he's... No, he's rushing Midas.
Which is not a bad choice on Invoker, especially when he's had a little bit of a tough lane. Invoker is one of the better comeback Midas builders, because he really just needs the levels. It's not for the gold.
All things fall.
Gold don't hurt.
No, it does not. But even when it's not the most efficient from a gold perspective, it can still be worth it on an Invoker just for the levels.
And I do think we're going to be seeing a lot of alacrity being put on Lifesteal later, which I'm looking forward to.
Weaver was farming very well from the start, but that Lich... Oh, they do. The Lich harass started to really cause him a problem, and now he's falling behind both the Invoker and the Lifestealer for last hits.
Yeah.
Of a
Still fairly
and
close.
AA smoked up, going in on Lifestealer and Veno here.
Oh, good point. And Centaur Runner falls. Lifestealer has Rage, but times it perfectly, and Puck there to take him out with the Illusory Orb. Venomancer now in trouble, trying to take out that Ancient Apparition. Ancient Apparition will fall, sends Storm going, getting Puck relatively low, but that's a lot of wards for everyone to walk through.
Yeah, just if Sand King 10 mana and a little bit of cooldown off being able to throw a stun out there and finish off Venomancer. It was really close.
But Venomancer sticking around, and Puck could wrap around in here with a haste rune. No, he doesn't want it. Centaur Warren is here. Okay, he's gonna wrap around the long way.
Oh, he does. He wants it.
But Centaur Warrunner and Sand King don't want to.
Does Puck need a Centaur Warrunner to finish off for Venomancer? I don't think so.
Oh, he uses his ult just to stop the TP, and we'll get the kill.
Get up if you can.
That might not have been the best use of the ult.
That's the only way he was gonna be able to stop him without Centaur there.
But I mean, that's
it's relatively early. I'm not sure.
Oh, here we go.
Centaur ult.
Sand King stun on mid.
Great use of the Cold Fiend again.
NWA just doing wonderful rotations here now.
Presumably.
Yep.
You know, this is what we were saying.
Though I'm not sure I agreed with every decision he's made. Has been involved in a lot, in every kill. Yeah, so I was checking every kill for NWA has been Puck.
No, I mean I think they're doing an amazing job here. It's what we were saying before. They're squishy. Sorry. The other two, the Radiant, are very squishy other than Lifestealer, but they're even managing to get in these ganks on Lifestealer when they time it right.
Although they're only up 2 kills and they're struggling the last hit chart. I mean, if you look at the there's a little bit of a fight breaking on here top, but if you look at the gold, CD's up by 3,000 and Invoker's still going for that Midas. I don't think. I'm sorry. I mean to say it's already picked up the Midas and about to pop it for the second time. So I think this is still a win for CD. I think they're going to come out on top of this laning phase despite being down only 2 kills.
Oh, Invoker missing the Midas. Oh, wanting to go for a bigger creep, I guess.
Still should have popped it, Midas.
Still should have popped it. Yep. I mean, although actually for a red Satyr, maybe not. 190 gold. I was gonna think he'd maybe get a Centaur or something and maybe get the equivalent of 2 last hits. Oh wait, no, sorry, 190. What am I talking about?
190.
It's been a long day, man. Long day.
I think you're confusing it with Devour.
I think I'm just very not thinking about how Midas's work, really.
Oh, good. We all have the moments. He did get more experience though for popping it on a big creep, of course. Midas gives 2.5 times experience.
Well, I mean, you were saying he needs the XP, not the levels.
Right. So understandable, but Invoker going for the Quas Exhort build. He has Sunstrike and 4 Spirits max right now, so. What I guess we now think of as the old school Invoker build, by which I mean like, you know, 8 weeks ago. Basically ancient history.
Big guy TP's in top.
Sunstrike almost takes out Centaur Runner, but it's not enough.
SSS in real trouble here. Puck ult comes down, he's already used Rage, and that's it.
Yep.
Weaver gets a kill as well, so that'll be great farm for him.
And this is what I was saying about their draft. I think NWA did the perfect thing by they basically ignored Lifestealer for the first part of the fight. They said, okay, Lifestealer's gonna find somebody, he's gonna do some damage to them. I'll accept that. But we'll just let him do his thing and take out everyone else instead. Go to him at the end.
Yeah.
Although I mean, Invoker is able to take out the middle tower.
I think that the point when Rage starts getting up to, 4 or 5 seconds, that's really dangerous. They're taking great use of this early game where the cooldown on Rage is much less.
He has it on level 4 already.
Oh, he has it on level 4 already. My word. Okay, well then.
These fights.
They're doing very well in the fights. Yeah, you're right.
Rage is like it's a free BKB, but it does not have that 10-second cooldown where you just can't afford to ignore someone.
Yeah. I mean, they must have got some of the earlier kills when it's still at a shorter cooldown though. Nice initiation here from GoomiMorph.
Centaur falls, but I think Invoker's gonna fall too to this tower. I think he's gonna shatter.
Sand King doesn't have blink.
It'll be close.
Weaver's here.
He gets out, but Weaver wants him. He's salving up.
Oh, but there's a TP coming in.
Oh, he's diving.
Weaver's in real trouble. Doesn't have mana for ult.
Yeah. Whoa,
still wants to hang around.
Weaver?
Oh, Sand King was coming in, but that. Oh, and it.
Whoa!
Oh!
But falls to the Wind Ranger.
I mean,
I don't know why they took this fight.
They did get the Invoker, but that was just crazy.
Sand King's doing a lot of. Yeah, that was.
Oh, and the AA.
Oh, for the fire!
Yeah!
Bam! That'll take out 2.
Okay, well, I guess.
Great ult from AA, but dumb fight, but good job for AA to make it work out.
Yeah, I mean, I think that still was probably slightly in favor of GoomiMorph / CD, whatever you want to call them. But great recovery there. Love that AA ult.
AA will do that.
Lich looking very low on mana. He's gonna struggle to deal with this Weaver if there's a dive.
Lich, yeah, TP's coming up. Weaver's going anyway though. Very aggressive play.
Well, he's got mana for his ult now.
Lich and you got the ult. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. You're right. I thought he still didn't have mana. I was like, what are you doing?
He's not that cray-cray, just fairly cray-cray. There is a sentry up though, so we've got to be slightly careful.
I was ghost walking.
Oh dear, Windrunner! Tries to pop Wind Run for a safe time to take out a ward, but treated a very quick rotation there from NWA.
And now Lifestealer up here, but it's not going to be enough. Oh, it is. Wow, that was a lot of damage from Lifestealer. He didn't even have his armlet yet. Oh, but he had drums. He popped drums. That's why. Okay, never mind. Like, how was he attacking so fast?
Hiya! Well, it's only a 10% extra buff, right? When
I don't think he would have been able to get that kill without it, though.
it looks like everybody's rotating up top here, though. We got Invoker coming up through the river. We got Puck blinking up into the dire jungle.
Pushing bottom.
And I think Centaur's going to get this. Oh no, Centaur's going for a TP. He's going to come top as well. They're going to try and.
Yeah, that tower still has full health.
Bottom tower is
Oh, well, he's got the TP, I assume. Yeah, he's ready to go up and building to mech, which is going to make him very survivable. Sand King doing a nice little bit of area denial here.
On Centaur.
bottom tower is being attacked.
Deftly avoiding a Sunstrike. Weaver putting the creeps back. Centaurs come in now. They're going to be going for a deny here.
Tower is under siege.
Should be able to get it.
The time is now, guys. The
But
time
he
is now.
carefully.
They want kills instead.
Oh,
That might be a good call. Going on Zunder. So that's Invoker down. Venomancer
They're
down.
trying to get back. Micro your wards, Venomancer. Micro your wards. No.
Sand King
Venomancer.
gonna die to poison touch.
Tower has been denied.
Oh no, survives.
Venomancer, micro your wards.
Yeah, I mean, I think my money's on NWA here. I really think that GoomiMorph are relying too much on Lifestealer to be able to withstand the very swift initiation.
I think NWA is playing better, but I think CD is in a better position. Now 5,000 gold lead, and have
We'll
a
have
lot
to see.
more of a late game team.
We will have to see. I mean,
It's
that
gonna take
5,000
Weaver
gold
a long
lead.
time to come in line.
That 5,000 gold lead is because they've got towers down. Otherwise, it would be a 2,000 gold lead, which is not very significant.
That also gives them a lot of map control.
It does, but my point is just that they're all tier 1s. Tier 1s go down when you do a concerted push and it goes well. Like, NWA could do that on any
Radiant
lane at
have
any time.
Above have health on all of their tier 1 towers. None of them are even that close to being in danger of falling.
Gotcha.
And they
Well,
have a good team for defending towers.
NWA haven't been trying to push for that exact reason, but they've. My point is, there's still 3,000 team gold on the board there for NWA. Not whenever they want it, because they're not a generic team for pushing, but it's just
But
there.
Invoker
They
has
just
a
got to go get
Midas.
it.
Invoker has a Midas. Lifestealer has got his armlet now, so he'll actually be able to really contribute in these fights from now on. I mean,
Yeah, we'll
Puck
just have to
has
see.
Blink, that's great. But Sand King's still 500 away from his Blink. I don't know.
Yeah, I can understand where you're coming from.
The
We'll
Mech
just
on
have to
Centaur
see.
will be king. I agree NWA is playing better. I would agree with you there. But I think CD is in the better position right now. I think if I didn't know the teams and didn't know that I would say that NWA is just a more talented team, then I would say that CD's in a better position. But
We
with
will
that
just
considered,
have
I
to
say
see.
it's
Let's have a look at what's actually going on now, because there's a push going on top. Looks like NWA are looking to try and get that first tower, and they do manage to get the
even.
glyph
Early
out.
fortify there.
But there's a lot of
Yeah,
lot
I'm
of
not sure
GoomiMorph
what
heroes
they
coming
fortify.
in, but they're oh nice shackle there, gets Sand King and Centaur. They're going to be getting out as soon as they can though. Oh no, they're turning round on it.
Centaur comes in, wants to stun.
They know they're going to die. They want to take people
the
with them.
Sand King ult.
I think that was actually a good
TP
call.
Cancelled?
With the shackle, they knew they were going to die there. Oh wow, and Puck is in here as well now,
Great play from
finishing
Puck.
off everybody except for Lifestealer, because there's nothing they can do.
That's how they do it. That's how they're gonna do these fights. Just ignore Lifestealer for the fight. Just let him
Oh,
do
and
his
Armlet's now, yeah, Lifestealer now in the position where he has to Armlet toggle, now silenced. Going to be taking a lot of damage here. There's the Infest, but it's in a creep that's in deny range.
Yeah, he's dead.
Weaver needs to get away.
Oh, but has another rage ready. Yeah, but they're just gonna kite him. Oh,
There it
beautiful
is.
Kiting.
There it is,
Oh, that
Veno.
was pretty.
Veno's up, that was really nice. I think Lifestealer probably could have survived if he'd realised the danger he was in earlier and tried to infest in a
Right.
non-deniable
Sun's starting
dire
to come
creep.
out, but we'll miss the Weaver. But yeah, this is what I'm saying. This is
This is what I'm saying. Excuse me. This is what I'm saying.
What?
This is what I'm saying. I'm saying NWA have this. Lifesteal is not going to be enough for GoomiMorph.
I said it was even. That's what I said. I said that CD was in a better position, but NWA was talented. But what I'm referring to, thank you.
Sure, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Was
okay.
in the draft. Was in the draft how the NWA needed to just ignore the lifestealer for the team fights and always just kill him last.
And you are totally right in that respect, and it's working because as I was saying. Oh yep, there he is.
Yep.
NWA straight down. And now I'm imagining it's going to be a bot push.
Yeah, Venomancer is not the guy you want to try the shenanigans with, Sand King.
This is the kind of tower situation I was talking about. It's going to be very, very hard for GoomiMorph to do a significant push against a tier 2 tower, just because it's just so easy. It's so risky. You're so close to where the NWA team are by default going to be. Nice job there kiting the creep wave off. Weaver with Lincolns avoids Shackle, and this tower is just going to be taken down.
That ultimate orb came out very quickly for Weaver.
I think that lifestealer kill helped. Actually, no, it wouldn't have helped that much.
Yeah.
But Weaver has been picking up kills. 6, 1, and 3 on the Weaver at the moment, so...
I didn't realize he had gotten that many kills, wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's jumped,
well,
you know,
He must have gotten this several very frequently recently, because I saw him with the Perseverance, and he still had a lot of work to go.
Well, they were 2 kills ahead for most of the game. You know, it was kind of like 10, 12, and then 11, 13. But then they just got a team wipe up top.
Right.
That's what that lifestealer kill was. It was the last kill in a team wipe.
Weaver must have gotten at least 2 of those kills then.
Yeah. And assists on all the others.
That's true.
Looks like GoomiMorph are looking to group up and push down mid though. Meanwhile, NWA looking to head up top, possibly try and take out this Invoker. And they do have an Invis Puck who's going to spot him out. Puck of course has Blink, he's just going to blink across the trees. Oh, it's night time, he didn't see him. If that had been daytime, that would have been a dead Invoker. Hands down.
Centaur picks up his Blink.
How are the items going?
Yeah, NWA is getting ready to roll out.
Hand of Midas also out on Wind Ranger.
Oh, I missed that.
And they're both picking up 4-staffs. So that is actually going to be an amazing way to deal with the Blink initiations, which is coming out from NWA.
I don't understand why Wind Ranger isn't building carry items. Like, they need her to be the other source of physical damage alongside Lifestealer.
Well, the 4-staff is... The 4-staff is very useful here.
Oh, it's a great on Wind Ranger. It's a great item. Don't get me wrong.
What's her next item? Oh
have
dear, Lifestealer in trouble. Oh no, and the Sand King ult is wasted. They really thought they had him there. I think
I would love to see Wind Ranger pick up, maybe start working towards a big right-click item so that she can come out in a few minutes and be a threat. Like maybe pick up a Demon Edge and try to build an MKB, which is great on Wind Ranger.
I mean, that might actually be the way they get down their tier 2s.
Right,
you know,
exactly.
sneak a Wind Ranger in with ult. Maybe just use just any controllable creeps they have lying around, like Veno could go with and chuck some wards down. Or send the Forge Spirits.
The Wind Ranger picking up the Midas, being in that offlane. I mean, in the offlane duels, and she's playing the carry, that's great, but then she should be building carry items, not support items. Lich going for pipe. Venomancer has mech. See, Lich could be... I mean, Venomancer could be working on that 4-staff now. He could have it in a couple minutes. I mean, I know Wind Ranger already has it coming to her now, but I would much rather have a Wind Ranger spending that money on a Demon Edge and then having the Venomancer pick up the 4-staff rather than have 3 heroes building support items.
I mean, I would generally agree with you. I'm a little bit uncertain in this game just because there's so much rapid initiation from NWA. I think that 4-staff getting it now might actually, in the long run, save Windrunner more money because she won't die and she'll be able to avoid ganks. But I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, that's hard to say. Centaur.
Oh, wards on wards on wards over here. The GoomiMorph.
Invoker.
Yeah?
With his 4-staff. The other thing, Invoker already has 4-staff. I don't know.
Yeah, well, C'est la vie. Centaur and Sand King and Puck all have blinks.
True.
But yeah, it is a bit of a strange choice. I mean... Oh. Puck wanting to just push down mid, I imagine, but he's not going to be able to do it against that Veno.
Yeah.
And the Forged Spirits are coming in anyway. Oh no, they're going to head top. These are the special Forged Spirits we were talking about, by the way.
Oh, I didn't get even a chance to look at those closely. Those are really nice.
Oh wait, no they're not, sorry. It was last match's Forged Spirits we were talking about. Wait.
But NWA,
yeah.
They don't really have the option to take this late game, though. That's my point. The pressure is on them right now to make something happen. Because Lifestealer and Wind Ranger with a Midas will outcarry, and Invoker having I think more late game than Puck, you could safely say.
Yeah, I would give you that one. I think you're probably right anyway, but in my opinion, you have a terrible habit of always underestimating Weaver late game. I mean, especially having picked up that Lincoln Sphere that early. He's now sitting on 3.2k gold.
Deso should be out in just a few minutes.
It'll be Deso. Yeah. I mean, is he just saving up to buy the whole Deso at once? Because he can already afford both hammers.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
And actually, tower situation, yeah. This is what I mean. If one side is rapidly above on towers, but the other is rapidly above on kills.
A lot of trouble in this lane. He has a TP though. He should
Rage
be okay.
TP. He'll be fine. If one side has an awful lot of towers down and the other side just does seem to be rotating better, then they'll get their towers very shortly afterwards. They haven't quite caught up yet, but I mean, look at that. Veno is having to spend all his time top lane, and the tier 2 is actually almost down on top. Oh, and look at bottom.
They're messing with this Weaver, but they really need to get that bottom tower.
Yeah.
It'll probably be fine.
He's silenced though. This is a good chance for them, and that's enough.
But is it worth that tower? I don't know. I do have the glyph, so they should be able to deny it here. But again, a very early glyph. Very early.
The Stampede will see the NWA team miles away. The Weaver kill was worth 600 gold for Invoker. So had the tower gone down, it would not have been worth. Just looking at gold.
But they also glyphed, chose not to deny, which I guess is fine. Gets them the map control for now, but I don't know. I would have waited to deny that tower. Tough decision though.
I probably would have done as well. I agree.
Ironically, the only person on CD who doesn't have a Midas is their hardest carry.
Wait, what?
Wait. Well, Venomancer doesn't have one, and Lich doesn't have one.
Sorry, but you know, Lifestealer does not have one, while Wind Ranger and Invoker do.
Right,
so.
yeah.
Right. I'm surprised he didn't. He seemed to have very good farm in the lane against Centaur, from what I saw.
Yeah, he had very fast phase boots and drums.
Yeah.
Puck picking up an Invis rune. And has also got Scythe up. So I'm thinking we're going to be seeing some quite terrifying team fight quite soon.
NWA needs to they need to take one, honestly, because I mean they have plenty of time. They have 10 minutes to get a tier 2 down, and they're definitely going to get a tier 2 down before that. But they should really have 2 tier 2s down before 35 minutes so they can get away with it. Otherwise, these Midases and this Lifestealer are going to start being a problem. Lifestealer already has Basher up. You know, Invoker, I believe, has already finished his Orchid. Yep, finished the Orchid. Probably going to work on Travels next. Wind Ranger, 1800 in the bank, so I'm guessing that's an MKB. Although it could be a Desolator.
Orchid, full staff, and Invoker. Yep,
Picks up a smoke. Couple smokes, actually. That pipe's still a long way off.
Yeah, but he has finished.
Finished the Hadris.
He has finished his hood. On the Centaur.
Yeah, but he had that finished 5 or 6 minutes ago.
Oh really?
I'm talking about Lich.
I haven't got it delivered yet.
Lich finished his hood. 5 or 6 minutes ago.
'Cause
Maybe more than that.
the magic reduction on that double edge, once you get your hood up is... I keep saying hood, I don't think I mean hood. But whenever I go into casting, my my stall goes weird.
Are you talking about Veil? I'm confused.
No, I don't mean Veil. Give me a moment. You talk amongst yourselves while I... Yeah, Hooded Defiance. He's built Centaur War on a building Hooded Defiance so that he gets a magic resistance and he can double edge a bit more frequently. Nice blink! Oh, and Windrunner just absolutely torn to shreds.
Yikes.
That
I'm
was...
not sure what she was doing behind those ancients. I know she was trying to loop around, but...
fairly obviously spotted out.
Yeah.
They're going to do a quick rotation though to try on this Weaver, and we do have Invoker here with his Orchid. Yep, and they did a nice bait out of the Lincoln Sphere.
Should fall.
Yeah, this they can't afford to be doing. Weaver needs to be...
Right.
I mean, he hasn't got any additional gold since the last time we were talking about his
big
farm.
Push coming bottom. Radiant need to TP now. How do they not see this coming?
They've just TP'd. They all just TP'd up there to catch the Weaver.
Oh, well
that was the downside of it. There was no...
They should have denied it when they had the chance. And Venomancer cannot be doing what he's doing right now. Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower has been destroyed.
I think given that they know those TPs came out, they could actually get some damage on...
Chase him. He's got blink soon. No, he'll be okay. But this is why they should have denied that tier 2 when they had the chance.
Centaur just stocking up on items, I think really needs to get a delivery. Yep, here we go.
Ping's coming out at the Roche pit, but Buck having to TP top to defend the tier 2.
Yeah, Dire have got the Roche pit nicely warded. I think they're going to be going in there pretty soon.
Centaur ult. Puck's going to die, but it's Centaur TP's and blinks
Beautiful
in.
stun.
A ult lands. And now Sand King ult.
He's trying to TP, but it doesn't work.
Out, but too much damage. Yeah, the Centaur ult is great for countering ganks like that.
Weaver now with Deso up kind of wants to just start getting some hits on that tower.
Yeah, they should be able to push it. Lich and Windranger are spread out across the map. Tier 1 is definitely going to fall here.
Of course, Desolator being a great pushing item as well because it does reduce armor on towers.
Yep.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
I mean, they're going to try to split push, but Venomancer cannot defend this alone. There's too many people here who'll be loving him, and that's what they're doing. He'll be.
He's not going to be. They're not going to be able to stand up against that. It's the AA ult that's doing a lot of difference. He wouldn't have survived it anyway.
Sand Kings, I think, could fall. Not sure.
He should TP back to base.
The
He would have been able to TP back to base.
Good job by Weaver.
Oh my god, Divok just received a prize.
Oh! Hey, Divok!
Shout out to Divok! Hey man!
Congrats!
Got a prize for witnessing a deny. Good job, my son.
Oh,
good job.
What was that Lich ult? It's gonna take out AA? But Lich in trouble here. Weaver gonna kill him. That was very aggressive.
We were gonna get you.
Weaver has seen you on the battlefield, and you're gonna die.
Now that given Germinate attack, that was effectively a 2-hit kill.
Yep.
In fact, how much armor does Lich have? Lich has 9 total armor. Germinate attack, he takes him down to 1 plus a Deso stack.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that CD is out of this game.
Oh, and here we go. It's the Invoker Nakes Bomb going into Roche. This is a very wise move from them because Dire have the advantage getting into the Roche pit, and that's what they would want to be doing around now.
And if they keep them busy in the other lanes, they're just going to assume that Invoker and Lifestealer are farming in the jungle. Roche falling very quickly to this minus armor from the Forged Spirits.
I think they're making a mistake here. I think they need the Forged Spirits to tank it and let Lifestealer get some hits in here. Yeah, like they're doing now. Like they're doing now. They spent the first half not doing it, and Lifestealer just had to run around hoping not to be bashed. But there's the Aegis. Sand King's coming in.
Although Sand King's here.
Yeah, but it's a Rage TP.
Again. That's like the 4th Rage TP that he's used very effectively.
Dire's
Whoop,
middle
whoop,
tower
whoop,
is
whoop.
under
Nice farm there
attack.
for Puck.
This bottom, that much better job with this top tier 2. Now they'll be able to deny it.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way.
Radiant's top tower has been denied.
Hey, ult flying in. Gonna hit Venomancer.
Oh, nice ult there from Weaver. It's so fun being chased by Weaver and then using your ult and appearing where you were 4 seconds ago. Especially if it's around a corner or just back where you were before. They're going in on Wind Ranger now.
How do you like... How are you so pro Weaver, but so anti Puck? It doesn't make sense.
I play Weaver. That's easy. Easy question to answer. I play Weaver, I don't play Puck. I only play against Puck.
Fair enough.
I'll start playing Puck sometime and then I'll love him.
And Wind Ranger went for a Linken's, a very defensive Wind Ranger build. They need Wind Ranger to be a source of damage.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about this.
I would agree with you. I mean, it could be that they're thinking. Okay, I'm not saying this is good, but it could be that what they're thinking is make sure she isn't going to die, and then she can farm up the damage items. But unfortunately, they need the damage items now.
But they've been doing that for 35 minutes.
4-staff, Tranquil Boots, Midas, Lincolns. Next it will be an AC. Then we'll see a heart.
Yeah, we got a Wind Ranger hard tank. I actually wouldn't mind an AC. I think that's a fair compromise.
Oh, but they're going on Puck.
Weaver and Puck in a lot of trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, the ganking is beginning to come out from
And they should
from
be able to take this
GoomiMorph
top
here.
tier 2 and force them back.
Well, are they going to force them back? I mean, look at them. The NWA are right on tier 3s.
They should be able to take this tower a lot faster.
Tower is under siege.
They only need one to TP back, and it's going to be the
Dire's
Invoker.
fortified structures.
Throw a few tornadoes out, keep them back while this tower gets
Yeah,
low.
but look
They
at
can
Weaver.
TP another back, yeah.
Dire's top tower is being
Look at
attacked.
Weaver. That's tier 3 at
That's
half
all.
health. I think that's more important than a tier 2 going down. And they got a fight
I
here.
agree.
They're behind the tower. Sand King
Oh,
ult
but
gets
great job
nicely
to, push,
neutralized. Yeah.
He pushed Sand King ult, yeah. And
Oh.
Lich ult comes out too, bouncing between several. Oh! And this Cold Snap to interrupt Centaur War Runner's TP. But they just blink away.
But they've got blinks.
See, I think that was worth it. I think that was worth it.
They're still behind on
Dire's middle
towers.
tower is being attacked.
Oh, sure.
But I like this. Me and you obviously have very differing takes on this game, which is good because we often agree too
I know,
much.
it's good.
I think.
Yeah, we haven't had. I agree. We do agree too much. It's nice to.
Nice
have
to differ.
I still think, if I had to guess, I still think NWA is gonna win because I think they're just the better team. But I think CD has got themselves into a good position. Other than the Wind Ranger build, not a fan of the Wind Ranger build.
How did they spot out that gem up on Weaver?
Jim is up. Ooh, that's a very aggressive.
Oh,
item.
hand it over
Especially
to
put on
Sand
the
King.
Weaver.
Hand it over to Sand King for a
Okay,
bit of
that's better.
dewarding.
That's better. I'd love to see it on the Centaur too.
Sanko doing a nice. This is good. Yeah, and here come the pings. They're coming in now. Oh, the stun just misses.
It's gonna miss.
If they'd gone for that 2 seconds before, I think the Sand King stun would have hit, and they might have had
But
a
now
chance.
this
Wind Ranger now in
Ranger
real
a lot of
trouble.
That Lincoln's not gonna help me
Casts
now, lady.
Lincoln's on herself.
Oh, but the jukes. What's your plan?
There's the stun.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm quite
What
curious
did
by
they-
the casting
what did they,
Lincolns on self, which is totally unnecessary.
What
It's
did they
not
break the Lincolns with?
the Sank. Oh, that's a very
What
good
did they
point.
break the Lincolns with?
Oh, Sand King's stun go through Lincolns, I think. Because
No,
it's
they broke it with Force Staff? Does Force Staff break Lincolns?
I got a shrug at that
I'm
one.
gonna look that up.
Given that Sand
Oh,
King's
how did they break that link?
well, not some stuns go through it, especially area targeted ones.
Maybe. But
I'm gonna quickly check the Twitch chat.
Here,
Or in fact, no, remind me in 2 minutes to check the Twitch chat, and I can see if
I'll look it up on the wiki.
anything's been thrown out for that.
Yeah, Burrow Strike is blocked by Lincoln Sphere. At least according to the wiki.
Weaver and Invoker. Invis friends. Oh, and the Weaver's going in here on Lich, but it's gonna be risky. Yep, Invoker.
Force Staff is blocked by Lincolns. They use Force Staff to pop the Lincoln Sphere.
Well, that was very neatly done then. I assumed that it was Windrunner force-staffing herself into the trees to try and get some, just to try and get some distance.
She did force staff herself into the trees. She did. But then Sand King has a force
Oh,
staff,
and there it is.
To pop Windrunner Lincolns.
Called it. Bet they're glad. Bet they're glad Weaver isn't carrying that gem.
Indeed.
No.
But yeah, Sand King used his force staff to pop Wind Ranger's Lincolns.
Well played then. Very, very well played. I mean, this is now beginning to look a little bit tetchier. GoomiMorph, what they need to do is pick up a Roche and push a tier 3.
Yep.
Probably somewhere between...
They still have the Aegis on Lifestealer. On another wasted...
Oh no!
And now he's gonna
Meska
die.
starting to feed. I mean, I think what their response... They've been doing a great lot of ganks while GoomiMorph was spread out. I think now that GoomiMorph are grouping together, they either need to defend or split push.
AA ult flying in, gonna hit on Invoker. But they're still gonna take this mid tier 2.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Weaver's going to be up again in 20 seconds. It was him going down for 70 seconds.
I think they're gonna try to force the Fortify out. Oh, Fortify's not even up. They could do some real damage to this tier 3.
Yeah, it's going down.
They could take the tier 3.
They could take racks.
No. They'll back up. They'll back up.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
They should have.
There's a stomp. There's Puck coming in now. Well, is it going to be enough? I'm not sure.
Control for the Lich. Venomancer ult out.
Weaver here with BKB. They're ignoring Lifestealer very well. Invoker goes down. So does Lich. And now they're left with Lifestealer, surrounded by the enemy team.
Yep.
Looking for someone to hit. Gets killed.
Yep.
And Centaur incredibly low. TP's back to base. Yeah, TP's back to base.
Yep.
Perfect.
They should have just backed up after the tower. Weaver was going to be alive far too soon. I see this happen all the time. More in pubs than in pro games, but teams are like, well, we got the tower, let's just go for the back. That is, one does not equal the other. It's okay to take that one step at a time. It's okay. You cannot force that. It's so much harder to take racks than the tower, because you can hit the tower from the low ground, but to hit the barracks, you have to make that crossing up from the low ground to the high ground, and that's when they get you. And now they're going to lose their last tier 2.
Yeah. Just had an interesting point in relation to something I was saying earlier. The reason Windrunner, this is from LTI, thanks to that. The reason Windrunner cast it on herself, the Lincoln Sphere, is apparently because it gives it a chance to proc twice. I'm going to have to look that up before I entirely understand the mechanics of that.
I wasn't aware of that.
But that's a pro tip right there. I did not know that.
I'll have to look into that. I haven't heard that before. It's believable.
I'm trying to be very quick and control the camera as well. Let me read out the message to you, and you can tell me if you can work out exactly what it says. Casting Lincolns on yourself means there is a chance that it can be used twice in a row because it shares the same cooldown.
Oh, I see. So he's saying you cast it on yourself, and it has that 17-second cooldown.
Oh, Centaur Stomp only catches Venomancer. That's not what they wanted, but the AA ult is coming in.
But Sand King ult coming in.
Yep, and Rage not popped.
But it's on cooldown.
Well, I think he's saving it.
Caught him in the
oh, Centaur gets back perfectly, just in time. They don't have Centaur. Puck's in trouble.
Now Venom only lands on Weaver though. I mean, not Weaver.
Oh, they really want this Sand King, but Weaver's stunned and he's the only damage. And is dead. They stayed there just a bit too long, I think.
Jim now on the deck. Venomancer has it, but he should definitely give it to Wind Ranger. Yeah, he did. Okay, good.
I really think they should just have taken the 2 kills there and left. Because after Centaur got back, they don't really have a tank. And Venom brought back. So it was 4 on 4 with a Lifestealer. They've popped all their ults, all their manas down.
If they get 2 and they force a buyback, just let it go. I agree completely. And now they're going to take another Roche.
This is very, very bad now for NWA, I think. I mean, I think it was over.
They just don't have the late game.
Yeah, I think it was cockiness on their part. They were doing really well in ganks, and I don't mean cockiness in a bad way. I just mean like they were doing really well, and then when the time came to change the strategy, they didn't change the strategy.
They're going to force high ground here.
There's the glyph pop.
One Ranger forces out the glyph, but Lifestealer isn't even here yet.
Yeah.
The fun's only just begun.
Rax is going to go down here, no doubt.
They should be working on this. Oh, they were working on the range. Okay, good.
Dyer's
Oh,
bottom
Lifestealer wants to
tower
AA,
has
but
been
he should just let this go.
Rage is
Take
popped.
the racks and get out.
Dyer's middle barracks
Get up.
has been destroyed.
Get
Go
out.
get that tier 2 bottom. Finish it off so
It's
they
going
can't
to be in
deny
deny range soon. These creeps are going to be dead, and
I
the
know,
creep
they
wave will
need to
finish
get
it
down
off.
there. Yeah, they're gonna get the centaur.
And it is the Invoker Nake's bomb.
Dyer's bottom tower.
I'm not entirely sure what the plan was there. Centaur seems to be going in by himself.
Yeah, I think they were right to try to defend it, but he needed the rest of his team there, and they were just sort of chilling in base. Like they expected CD not to even notice that it was about to be deniable.
Yeah. I mean, even if they were just going to send one person out to try for a deny, naturally that should be Weaver.
Right.
Because he can
right,
Chikuchi out, and then if the worst comes to the worst, just ult back into the base.
right.
Here we go, though. They're pushing the high ground again.
Disarm on Weaver.
Oh,
Pocket
Rage is
KP.
popped.
Oh, good blink in from Centaur.
Yeah, it's Centaur missing the stuns that's really been the problem. And that's Lifestealer down, Aegis popped. He's back up though.
Dyer's middle
They're
tower
gonna
Rage
take him
in
down.
2.
They're gonna take him
1.
down. You can't
He has
stop.
Rage, he has Rage, he should be okay.
Yeah,
He has
but
Rage.
Rage doesn't matter.
middle
They've got
tower
Weaver.
is under siege.
Weaver's all about the physical damage.
I think Invoker could have turned around and Invoker and Venomancer could have gotten him out of there. I don't know.
Possibly, yeah. I wasn't watching that end of it.
Yeah, but good job by Centaur there. He really helped them save that tier 3.
Weaver building a BKB, and now it looks like a heart, and I find that really strange. He needs more damage items.
Could be satanic.
Yeah,
No,
that
you can't
that might.
because he already has Desolator is already a unique attack modifier. I guess it's gonna be a heart.
That I find really
Interesting
strange.
choice.
Unless he's going for a split push build and he wants to just get Boots of Travel after that and then just be annoying the whole game and go for towers rather than heroes. But he's the only one they've got who
I
can
can see
really
that.
shoot down Lifestealer. Like,
Yeah, they need him
the
to
only
take out
one.
Lifestealer. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
And with the
Centaur
racks down, it might be kind of
more
like the
than
rat.
spotted out.
They're gonna have to win team fights.
Yeah. I mean, if they can get a team wipe, I think they can win. They've got a very highly mobile team, and if Lifestealer's out of the fight for 70 seconds, then they can push towers.
Dropped it. Okay, Sand King has 1 gym, but I believe that there's Venomancer. Yeah, Venomancer has another gym, so 1 gym for each team currently. I'm not sure why they were carrying 2 gyms. They should have just left one. Maybe they did leave it stashed at the base. I'm not sure.
Have a quick look at the
on scythe device.
XP and gold graphs.
Ranger continuing to play as a support. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, very different stories, I guess you'd say.
Infested Invoker looking to get a gank off in the in the NWA jungle, but it's not going to happen.
NWA.
Smoke gank now coming in from Radiant, but they're not also.
They're feeling as well.
They're not going to find anything in
Yeah.
in the
And they can
GoomiMorph
push,
jungle
but they're not
either.
ready.
Here come the Forged
Oh, yeah,
Spirit.
and they've seen the Shiguchi.
Yeah, they can't just push up
They're
whenever they
ready to win
want.
this.
They need to win a team fight and push. Otherwise, they're just going to run into.
I think they're trying to bait
Hosts
out
of Venom
with the
Wolves.
Weaver, and it could work very well.
Oh, there it is. Invoker should not have fallen for that, but Lifestealer getting an awful lot of damage, and it might be enough. It's Weaver versus Lifestealer, right-click party.
They're trying to man-mode each other.
Weaver deciding to go for the squishies. Nice ult to get out. Sand King's the only one down though.
This is where it turns.
There's AA. Oh, Centaur getting finished off by a nice
Sunstrike.
nice combo there. But Lifestealer looking really low. Weaver will be looking to finish it. Oh, my mouse. There we go.
Oh,
Narrowly
Invoker
avoids
misses a
tornado.
But they saw him. They saw him. He's still in a lot of trouble here. Puck's coming in. They're just gonna have to let him go.
Is he going? He's going to TP back. Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah,
getting
this
into
Midas
danger
is
zone
really starting
time.
to pay off now. Yep.
That was one of the best chances they're probably ever going to have. Puck's going to die.
Yeah.
Not even
Wind
close.
Ranger for the scythe, though. Still no right-click items for Wind Ranger. Really relying on that lifestealer damage. Both teams really basically relying on one hero for all of their right-click damage.
Yeah, I mean Invoker I think is able to definitely make some kind of presence known, especially with his silence, because that is amplified damage in a sense.
I would definitely call it really a single core strategy for both teams.
Not a good. I suppose it was a good bug swarm there actually.
Dire has fortified its
And this tier 3 on bot's about to go down. They need to get rid of these 40 spirits if they want to keep it. It's not going to happen.
Dire's bottom tower has been
The question is, though, are GoomiMorph going to try and rush up onto the high ground here? And I think they probably are.
They are.
Yep, there it goes. Richi's going down.
Yep.
M4 not looking much better, but here comes the Sand King ult, followed by Sandstorm.
Great Sand King ult, yeah. Oh, but good Lich ult too.
And it's enough. That Lich ult is just not going to stop bouncing.
But Weaver doing a lot of work down here.
Oh my god, stop bouncing! He wants to get the stomp, but he's getting bashed.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh,
Just as Rage comes off cooldown.
To save Lich. But now Invoker's in a lot of trouble. But just Ghost walks. Puck's here.
I mean,
no
this
Rage
is.
for life stealer, but he had a Lincoln Sphere charge.
And there's the stuns coming out now.
Bam.
Basher really doing it.
Oh.
Oh, it's not Basher, it's an Abyssal Blade.
That meatball from Invoker hit right on top of Weaver. Very pretty.
Dire's
And it's
bottom
called?
barracks has fallen.
GG, well played.
So, Grumble, should I start talking smack now, or do you want me to wait till after the cast is over?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you agreed with me that NWA were likely to win.
I did.
Good
But
games,
if
guys.
anyone's gonna talk smack, it should be me. I mean, someone's got to do it.
Right? Right? That's the rule.
Absolutely. Right.
And I'm actually quite surprised. Invoker there leading the kills chart for GoomiMorph and the death chart as well. But yeah, good job, guys. I think let me just have a quick look at the time and things. Yeah, next game's going to be in 40 minutes. It's going to be from the JDL, and it's going to be a Revenge against Liquid for anybody who's watching on the
Oh,
stream.
that'll be a good game. Oh, that'll be a good game.
That's going to be grand. And big thanks to you two guys, to Umarg and davidy, for hanging out with me.
Absolutely. So I think Umarg is going to leave there in the middle. Oh no, he's still here.
Oh, Umarg is.
Thanks very much, guys.
Alright, man, it's been a pleasure.
Everybody.
I thought you turned into a robot there for a sec.